This is a team that's been in the headlines, and it's going to be interesting because they've announced that they are also expanding to a third full-time team in 2025, with NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Riley Herbst graduating to the Cup Series. Now, Herbst will drive the number 35 Toyota, and he'll join Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick at the team co-owned, of course, by Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan. In 5 full seasons in the Xfinity Series, Herbst has won 3 times and 34 top 5 finishes and 82 top 10s. He's got his first career win, of course, in Xfinity at his home track, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, in a dominant win in the fall of 2013. Then he got 2 wins this year and a thrilling last lap pass at Indianapolis and another dominant win in the season finale at Phoenix. So far, Herbst has made 8 starts in the Cup Series with a best finish of 9th at Talladega. Coming over with him from Stewart-Haas Racing is Davin Restivo as well. He'll be Herbert's cruise chief at the 2311 after finding success together in the Xfinity Series. Long-time sponsor Monster Energy will be Herbert's primary sponsor, and it's even easier because they're already at the team sponsoring Tyler Reddick. Herbst said it's a dream come true to race for Hamlin and Jordan, and becoming a Cup driver has been a goal of his since he started racing in NASCAR. Photo courtesy there of Riley Herbst as well. So, Matthew, starting with you in this one as well. In the last 5 years, we've seen Riley Herbst improve tremendously in the Xfinity Series. Is he ready for the Cup Series full-time with 2311 racing?
I think he's ready. Piggybacking off of what I said about RFK, I don't know if 2311 is ready for him. Again, going from a 2-car to a 3-car organization, it's a huge jump. Not to mention, you add into that everything that's going on behind the scenes at 2311. I think it's peculiar timing. I hope this goes well with him. I think you hit the biggest bullet point of this move for me is that he still gets to work with Davin Restivo. We talk about, especially in American football over here, when quarterbacks have to learn new head coaches, new offensive coordinators, how difficult that is for them to get adjusted to. Same thing here. I know we love comparing this sport to stick and ball sports. Forgive me on that. Play off this, play off that. Am I right? Not having to learn a new voice at crew chief and not having to restart the communication and the dialogue and the verbiage with someone new, I think is a huge piece of this. So very good on 2311 for at least bringing Davin Restivo in to stick with Riley. No one earns my respect more than when you go out and win at Indianapolis, which is what Riley Herbst did this past summer, and in fantastic style in one of the races and finishes of the year. But I am concerned about the timing for not so much him, but for 2311.
Well, I think with 2311, obviously there's everything going on with the lawsuit and whatnot, but, with opening up a third team, just with, I think some of the funding that Riley brings to the team, they were able to make this happen and make this possible, even with some of the uncertainties. So I think good move, getting some young blood in there as well. I said that a lot today, I realized, but, getting someone like Riley Herbst in there who has really improved tremendously. I mean, when he first came into the Xfinity Series, I know a lot of people hit out at him for saying, okay, what is he doing in this series? But he's really taken some great steps over the years to really become a formidable driver. I mean, he even said himself after the Phoenix race that, I have more wins than the person who's claimed to be the future of the sport. While he obviously did not identify that person because that would be just rude. He has obviously proven himself, and especially winning twice last season. And it's not like early on in his career, sometimes, Riley would get in some situations, maybe make some dumb moves, honestly. But now it has gotten to a point where he's a cleaner driver. He's more capable, more polished, if you will. And this could end up being a really good opportunity for him. We'll just have to see what happens. I think he's got a great team around him, and having a familiar crew chief can really help when, getting into the Cup Series as a rookie, never easy. You're having those bad weeks, and having someone you can lean on and say, hey man, you're the best. You're the greatest. You can do it. I believe in you. that goes a long way. So that'll help.
Yeah, I agree with most of the points both of you have made there, really. He was a little bit outsourced, let's say, the last couple of years in Xfinity, but over the last sort of 12 months, he's cleaned up his act and he's winning races. And to Matthew's point, that Indianapolis victory in the summer was magnificent. He reminds me a little bit of Cole Custer, because he toiled away for a while in maybe some slightly uncompetitive cars and stuff, but they finally got it together. It came good, and obviously now he's a champion and a winner in the Cup Series as well. So it kind of reminds me of that. But to Mr. Owens' point, yeah, strange time for all of the stuff that's going on over here with 2311. Now they've got the third team. So does that mean we're going to have 3 cars not making qualifying rate, speed, and stuff for the whole team? Who knows how that's all going to end up. One other point I'll make, and Mr. Owens and probably Josh will have to agree with me on this one for next year. We're going to have 3 Monster Energy cars on the track all at the same time. That is just going to get unbelievably confusing for people trying to call races.
I'm confused now.
3 of us are here.
2 of them are Taylors.
The Beast Unleashed. Oh, my Lord.
Unless they move Monster away from Ty towards Riley, and Ty's got some other sponsors and stuff. I don't know. Obviously, who knows? But
I get confused
3
now.
Black and green cars. It's going to be like 3 Kick Saubers all in the same race at the same time. Apart from they won't be at the rear.
By the way, good point. This is a team that, by the way, just went to the championship 4 with 1 car, while the other one didn't make the playoffs and really didn't compete for wins. Where does he fall into this? Does he fall into the middle of that? Or does he fall below even the 23? I think it's going to be very interesting to see.
I could
if
see
he comes
him
in
having...
and outperforms Wallace, then Wallace is in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. I could see him having a rookie season akin to what Ty Gibbs did. Solid, consistent
Kind of
performances,
quiet.
getting his feet under himself. Could see that.
So while Matthew Owens locks his door to stop Bubba Wallace knocking it down, we will go on to some more NASCAR news.